Hey y'all, peace and blessings and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm going to be talking about some things related to my locks, answering some questions that people ask me all the time regarding my locks. And yeah, this is just something I wanted to introduce to my channel. I want to do more of these. I don't necessarily wear makeup like every day, but I do have a thing for beauty and makeup and all that jazz, so I figured why not. So the first thing I want to talk about is my transition going from, I'll say, like semi-natural to locks. So growing up from about age 4/5, I always had my hair pressed. Like, I would get my hair pressed every 2 weeks. When I'm talking pressed, when I say pressed, I'm talking about like a hot comb with some Dax grease press. Like, it was serious. It was not anything with the flat iron or nothing like that. No, it was a hot comb burning my scalp every 2 weeks. So I did that pretty much up until I was 18. I never really did anything with my hair. I was in competitive cheerleading, so I couldn't really do much. But I mean, honestly, like, my mom and them, they wasn't going for that. Like, I just didn't do much with my hair at all. So once I got into college, I decided, you know, okay, I'm moving away. I did go to school out of state my first 2 years of college. So I needed to have a hairstyle that was going to be easy for me to manage. And of course, I didn't have the people who pressed my hair with me when I went out of state. So at first, when I went to school, I was just wearing wigs. Horrible idea, because when I was wearing these wigs, I would get my hair braided down, and just the tension from my hair being braided down and the wig on top of it, literally this entire side of my head, of my hair, just broke off. Like, when I say broke off, it was literally maybe this long. And so I was like, okay, let me chill out with that and let me try to find somebody where I'm going to school that can press my hair. So I started to go to this lady, and I did that for maybe 6 months. But by the end of me going to her, my hair had so much heat damage. Like, it was really bad. Now, I know I was getting heat damage from getting my hair pressed for however long I got it pressed, but it was a different kind of heat damage. I'm talking about, like, I would get my hair wet and it would be straight almost. Like, it was that bad of heat damage. So I was like, okay, let me stop doing this, because I'm really just frying my hair till I can't fry no more. So after that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go natural. Why I decided to go natural with some heat damaged hair, I don't know, but I did. And when I went natural, all I could really do was 2-strand twist, because my hair was so heat damaged. I had to give my hair some texture with a 2-strand twist. So I did that for maybe, it wasn't long because it was too much work. So after doing that, I was like, you know what, I want to have a pixie cut. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my pixie cut was cute. It was really cute, but I have very thick coarse hair, and in order for me to maintain the pixie cut and have my hair as straight as I wanted it, because my hair was really short with the pixie cut, I permed my hair. So I got my first perm at the age of 19, and it was horrible. Like, the feeling of your hair being permed is just, I'm not gonna say I would rather get my hair, no. I would rather get my hair I don't know. Both of them are pretty traumatic, but just getting your hair permed was just not my thing. So I think in total I got maybe like 3 perms, and after that I was like, I can't do this no more. Like, I'm gonna grow my hair back out. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna grow my hair back out. So I've always really liked locks. And actually, when I was younger, lady that pressed my hair had locks. So it was just really cool. She had locks in a nose ring, and her name was Miss Jones. and she would give me a fake nose ring. And I just thought I was so cool with my little nose ring. It was made out of like a gum wrapper or something, but she pretty much inspired me. But anyway, back to where I was in my hair journey. So got my my eyebrow is red. So I stopped with the perms and all of that because I was just not feeling it. So after that, let's see how my eyebrows is looking. So after that, I decided I'm gonna shave my hair off. Shaved all my hair off, and it was cool. I got to play off. I got to play around with different like designs and do faded and taper it in areas and all that stuff, and it was cool. Like, it was of course so low maintenance, except having to get your hair freaking cut all the time to just maintain it, you know, how I wanted it to look. But I did enjoy having my hair pretty short. So I'm gonna come back and after I finish my eyebrows, because I know I need the most amount of concentration for this. All right, so I finished my brows. So yeah, shaved my hair off, had my hair shaved for probably about a year and a little bit of change, and I was just kind of getting over it. And I was like, I want to do something different. I don't want to go natural. I don't necessarily want to, you know, have to do my hair or wear wigs, buy hair and all that stuff. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna grow my hair and I'm gonna get locks. This is the beginning of me wanting to get locks, right? So decide, you know, I'm gonna get locks. This was maybe in February of 2017. No, that was completely wrong. February of 2016. Yes, that's right. I decided, okay, I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm gonna get locks. I'm gonna grow my hair until August, and I'm gonna get locks. Now, mind you, when I decided that I was gonna grow my hair out, I booked the appointment. Like, this was like a no turning back type of deal. So I sorry, I cannot do my hair with my makeup, my hair, my face. Okay, so yes, I booked the appointment shortly after I decided I was going to grow my hair out and lock it. So, in the meantime of me like growing my hair out, I started to binge watch YouTube videos on locks. And of course I found Damian Walters, and that's who I booked my appointment with to get my hair, well, to get my starter locks. So I don't live in the same city as Damian Walters. I do live in Texas though, but and that is important because, you know, time goes on and I go to get my locks started. Well, y'all, in the between time of me growing my locks out, I was not taking care of my hair. So I was literally just like, I would braid it up. I know this is weird, but I have to put powder on my face before I my foundation on, like set my primer, because this just takes any excess oil that's on my skin away. And yeah, I like powder, but it works. This like is what makes my foundation last, because I'm a grease ball. Like, my skin is so oily. But okay, so I go to Houston, where Damian Walters is located. Walters, I apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. I go there to get my locks started, right? I'm excited. I'm like, you know, thinking I'm about to get my locks started. This is it. I'm about to start this journey. August 2016. Yo, I go and he's like, I can't start your locks. And I'm like, what do you mean? You can't start my locks. This is why I'm here, so you can start my locks. And he's like, well, you know, your hair is just so dry. Like, it's clear you don't take care of your hair. And I'm just like, sir, make it work. And so I'm just really like, you know, I need you to make this work. Like, what you mean? I'm not even from here and you can't start my locks? But it ended up, you know, that was probably for the best, because I wasn't taking care of my hair. My hair was very dry, and if he would have tried to comb coil it, my hair would have broken the comb. So it was, you know, of course for the best. It was kind of a bittersweet moment because I realized you need to take care of your hair. So sent me packing back home, and I just decided, you know what, okay, for a year I'm gonna grow my hair out and I'm gonna really take care of it. So eventually we get to July of 2017 and I get my locks started. And that brings me to the next thing that people ask me about all the time, and that is the ugly stage of locks. Now I know people are like, there isn't an ugly stage, there isn't, you know, a phase where your locks are ugly. It's just, you know, part of the journey, and that's 100% true. But there is a stage in the beginning where you're uncomfortable. I can say that. For me, like I said, I think in my first video actually, I wore my hair in a wig for the first 3 months. That's what worked best for me. I literally would go get my hair retwisted and like put my hair in braids, going straight back with my locks. It wasn't the flattest, but you know, so I put a lot of foundations on my skin because I have a weird skin tone, I feel like. But yeah, so wore my hair in braids, would go and get my hair retwisted, get braids going straight back, and put that wig on when I got home. And I was fine. I was fine with that. I didn't care. Like, I knew I didn't want lock extensions, but that's my personal preference. If you want lock extensions, get lock extensions. I don't want lock extensions. For me, I was just really afraid of getting lock extensions, and I personally don't like how they look necessarily. So lock extensions wasn't an option for me. It was never anything I really even like thought about. But if you want to get lock extensions for the first, you know, whatever, or how long of your lock journey, do it. Like, there's no need for you to be uncomfortable during that part. Like I said, I'm not gonna get, I wouldn't get lock extensions, but if you want to, it's your hair, it's your hair. You know, if that's what you feel most comfortable doing, do that. Do whatever makes you feel good, because at the end of the day, nobody's going through this experience but you. So, let's use a brush because this ain't blending how I want it to blend. So, you also have other options other than just getting lock extensions or wearing wigs. I know a lot of people do like braids and twists on top of their locks, and that's really cute. I personally had too many locks for me to even try to do that. Like, I looked into it, but it would be just like a lot. It would be too much, and I was not trying to go through all of that, the whole process of trying to find somebody and, you know, figure out the whole logistics of it, because it's not just for me one braid on one lock, because that would be a lot of braids, and I'm not paying that much money, like, dang. So yeah, people do braids, people do twists, what else do people do? The wigs, the lock extensions, whatever you want. You can wear your hair in a headscarf for however long you are uncomfortable with the beginning stages of your locks. That's fine. Do whatever you want to do. But people ask me would I consider, you know, lock extensions and all that stuff. No, like that's just not for me. But just do you, boo. Literally do whatever you are comfortable with, because I promise you, the whole process of getting your hair locked is just not worth you being uncomfortable. Because if you're uncomfortable, you're gonna be wanting to cut them off, and you done wasted this money if you went to a salon and got somebody to start these locks, and you don't like them because you are, you know, 4 or 5 months in and they are swelling up and looking like Tootsie Rolls on your head. And that's not what you want them to look like. So do whatever you feel most comfortable doing, okay? That is all I have to say about that. Really what helped me also is having friends that are supportive of my lock journey. Now I can 100% say people said some crazy stuff to me when I was first locking my hair, like, you know, why would you lock your hair? Why do you want to do that? You know, like, you should just, you know, wear your wigs and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't want to wear my wig, so that's why I'm locking my hair. But you just really have to just stay strong. And what helped me is having friends that were supportive. And in times when I would want to like just give up and comb my locks out, my friends would just be like, your locks look fine. You know, like, you look just fine. You are not dying and you're gonna be okay. So don't even think about cutting your locks off. But another thing that helped me was inspiration pics on Instagram. And not just Instagram, and Pinterest. Pinterest really is like the GOAT. Like, Pinterest, I love Pinterest. But finding inspiration on Pinterest and Instagram is great because you can just see like, okay, this girl, she got these pretty long locks that she didn't have for however long she's had those locks, and she too, let me see how my face looks. Ooh, foundation popping. She too had to go through what I'm going through right now. She might have started her locks when she was 7, so she didn't really care, but she too had to go through this as well. And don't compare yourself. Like, don't compare your locks. I know in the beginning of my lock journey, all I did was sit on YouTube and be like, every month, you know, 6 months, I would at my 6 month mark, I would find people that were 6 month lock, and they had the little video, and I would compare my locks and see what their locks were going through, and, you know, try to figure out why my locks didn't look like theirs and what was going on. And it's just like, that is dumb. That is so dumb, because no one's locks are going to be the same. No one's journey is going to be the same, and you really just got to embrace yours. Once I really started to embrace my journey, and that wasn't until probably probably like 6 months in, because once I was 6 months in, I really started to play around with styles. And another thing that can help you through that whole phase of, you know, just getting locks and going through that process, styles are great. Just putting your hair in a style and leaving it up for some weeks, listen, do you wonders. But yeah, once I got into the 6 month mark, like, I really just started to just love my locks for what they were, and really started to appreciate my locks. Of course, I told this before, I was delusional about the length of my locks. Like, I thought my locks been this long. Like, you couldn't have told me that this time last year my locks didn't look like this, but pictures say otherwise. I'm just a delusional person. But what else? So yeah, y'all, just stay strong. Really, like, it's gonna be okay. That whole phase of your locks doing things that you don't know what they doing other than just looking like locks, it's gonna be over before you know it. And you are gonna be so happy that you stuck it out, because I am so happy that I did not comb my locks out. I absolutely love my locks. I'm going into nursing school soon, like literally next week. And well, not next week, a couple weeks from now. But I'm so happy because it's one less thing I have to do. Like, I literally take my scarf off and shake my head on the days that I have to, you know, moisturize my hair. I spray it, put the oil on it, and keep it moving. You know, it's just so easy, and it's really cute. It's just low maintenance. You don't have to you can't like not do anything, but it's very minimal. Very minimal. So yeah, y'all, stay strong. Don't cut your locks off, girl. If you're watching this and you just are looking at your locks like, who did it and why, just ignore them for now. You know, moisturize them and cultivate them in whichever manner you want to, and just keep it pushing, because it's not worth you stressing over. It is really not, okay? So if you have made it this far into the video, you might as well just subscribe, like this video, comment anything that you have to say about anything I've talked about. What was it like for you transitioning to locks? How did you get through the first beginning months, and all of that. Let me know what you're thinking, okay? So next thing that I want to talk about is working out with locks. So I would hear, there's even products, okay, that people have that are like these bands that cover your head, and they're supposed to soak up sweat and all of that jazz. That has never worked for me. Even like growing up and being athletic and everything like that. Like I said, I used to get my hair pressed. So one second, I forgot something again. I did this right here. Just growing up and getting my hair like pressed so often, I always of course wanted my hair to be straight. So I never used to wear like bandanas and stuff over my head. To me, what works best for me and my hair is leaving it out and letting it breathe, because I sweat a lot in my hair. I do work out probably minimum 4 times a week. That's like if I'm doing bad. So I work out, try to do about 5 to 6 times a week. 6 if I'm feeling like just really I'm really overachieving, but usually about 5 times a week. That's like my average. I sit in the sauna probably about 3 times a week. So I sweat, and I sweat in my head. I'm not one of those people that don't sweat in their head. And I do not wear a bandana or anything on my head. If I do wear anything on my head, it is literally just like a headband, and it's I want to say it's kind of like a stretch fit material. It's not necessarily, it's definitely not cloth. I feel like cloth makes me sweat more. So that's why I don't wear bandanas and all those like headbands on my head, just because I feel like it makes my hair sweat more. And people say the idea of wearing like a cloth whatever on your head when you're working out is it's going to soak up the sweat, of course. But for me, it just doesn't do that for me. I feel like it makes me sweat even more, if anything. So I just go, free. And I like to go buy a fan and let the fan dry my hair off, if anything, rather than a what is it called, rather than a bandana. So in the beginning months, what I used to do was, honestly, I just used to wear my hair out like this, like how it is now. And then this little headband that I have so many of these. These are just like regular little thin headbands, right? And so at first I used to just like push it all the way back, maybe to like right here, and then I would push the back up as well, and I would just have my hair like that because my hair was so short. So it would be just like a fat little ponytail. It would literally be like this sticking off my head. But it worked for me. And then, like I said, I used to wear my hair in styles a lot, and that helped as well. Keeping your hair in a style, that is honestly the best way to go if you're in the beginning stages of your locks. Now I'm able to put my hair in a ponytail, and that's of course what I do. I just put my hair in a ponytail and I go about my day. I make sure that in between workouts, if I'm sweating a lot, I try to just like cool myself off, clean myself. But pretty much it's inevitable for me to sweat in my head. I sweat in my head all the way back here, like it is what it is. I've been doing it all my life. Like, nothing has changed. So yeah, I suggest try the cotton headband thing if that will work for you. But like I said, it don't work for me. There's all kind of little things people have out here, products that you can use just to you know, work out in and all that stuff, but none of that works for me. Also, these headbands, I get them from Walmart. I love these headbands so much. So I have some where I just have them, you know, I just keep them as the headband, and then when I do my ponytail, I just cut them, and so it's like a string, you know, and I just essentially do the pineapple method that the Loose Naturals do to put their hair in a ponytail, and that works great for me. Sometimes it be a little tight, you know, I be doing a little tight sometimes, but okay, I'm gonna put my lashes on and I'm gonna be right back because I already know I can't do that and talk at the same time. Okay, the last thing that I want to talk about is going to be lock count. Y'all, so I get asked about my lock count probably every week. People ask me, oh, how many locks do you have? And I feel bad because I genuinely do not know. Like, I have no idea how many locks I have, and I didn't go into getting my locks with a certain number in mind at all. Like, I didn't even, like, when I saw the lock count videos, I never even like watched them really, because I didn't think that it really, like, you know, I didn't know what it kind of meant in regards to locks. Like, so I don't know how many locks I have. But let's say hypothetically I have 200, right? So if I have 200 locks, right, and my hair being the way my hair is, super thick, you know, I have just a lot of hair follicles on my head, and you go to get locks. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to figure out what brush I'm going to use. And you go and get locks, right? And you are like, I want 200 locks because you want your locks to look similar to mine, right? But your hair isn't nearly as dense as my hair and nearly as thick as my hair. It's not gonna look good, you know. It's not gonna look the same. Our hair, really, there's no way for our hair to come out the same, but it's just not going to be the same thing. So I don't know what lock count is for. Now I am going to do a lock count video because y'all keep asking, and I'm going to give people what they want. People want a lock count video, so I'm going to give a lock count video. I'm not counting my locks. Like, I mean, somebody who has a lot less locks than me, it's so much easier for them to count their locks than it is for me to count mine. So, you know, I am in the process of looking to find somebody to lock my hair, to count my locks and let you guys know. But I also want y'all to keep that in mind, that just because I have a certain number of locks and you try to get that same amount of locks, like, don't mean that our locks are gonna come out the same, okay? Because so many different factors go into, you know, the way your locks are gonna come out. So I'm almost finished. I'm gonna use this blush that I got by Urban Decay from Marshalls. I'm addicted to Marshalls, like, honestly addicted. Like, I love Marshalls. I go in there and I try to find good things, like try to find really just makeup products for the low. Y'all, I got this Urban Decay spray. I'm pretty sure this thing be like $20-$25. Got it for $10. Okay, this blush by Urban Decay, got it for $6. Like, I got some Clinique foundation. It ain't my color, I'm gonna take it back, but they have Clinique foundation there. They got MAC stuff there. They have just everything there, and I truly believe that Marshalls was created for me. But okay, yeah, somebody was asking me what do I put on my lips, and that depends. Pretty much, it don't really depend, it's the same thing. A brown lip liner, and this is Brown by NK Makeup. from the beauty supply. But so the lipstick that I wear pretty much anytime I wear lipstick is this Sex Pot by Bare Minimum. Oh, the lip gloss I put on is by Milani. I also love Milani. It's called Soft Rose. It's my favorite lip gloss by Milani. That and Nude Champagne. Nude Champagne is a bomb nude. I have like 5 of those. But this one just is what my little, you know, lip combo that I like to wear. This is really like me doing a lot. I do not do this every day. But I just wanted to get nice, do some makeup, and film this video with you guys and talk about those things with y'all. So let me know about anything, any thoughts, comments that you might have on anything that I talked about. Do you shop at Marshall's? Do you get your makeup from Marshall's? Do you get your skincare from Marshall's? If so, let me know what you find. I'm addicted to Marshall's. So yeah, you guys, stay tuned for more videos coming out. I think I'm gonna have another video dropping this week as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see y'all later.